That will conclude this evening's entertainment.
Don't let the door hit you in the ass on the way out.
Okay, so here we are. Video blog number 2. You just saw me and Zion here engage in our advanced fighting techniques. Now, the reason why I have the dog with me here is because I get asked a question that I really want to answer for everybody. Right now, as you can see the dog here, you know, he seems like he loves me a little bit. You can tell it's dad. He's pretty excited. But why do you see me in the bite suit with the dog? Good question. I understand that most people don't understand this. So the first thing that you gotta understand is these dogs, they work in different drives. So they work in a prey drive, they work in a defensive drive, and they work in a fight drive. What you're seeing me and Zion here working in is a prey drive, which is like a dog's want to chase a ball or chase an animal or something like that. That's what a prey drive is. It's basically a play drive. Now a defensive drive is a drive you'll never see me push my own dog into. That is where the dog actually feels threatened, and it's his natural instinct and drive to protect himself. So you start seeing more teeth, more growling. When you see him working with Jeff, right, because you're seeing defensive protection work and civil protection work, but you will never see me doing any muzzle work with Zion or pushing him into any type of defensive situation. That whole video that you're watching was prey drive and fight. To understand all that, the first thing that you gotta understand is all 3 drives. And it's just very important to note that at no point is this dog working in defense in this video. And that should answer the question of why I am wearing the bite suit in the video. Is the dog is working in prey drive. To put it even simpler for you, just a good way to look at it is if you ever worked with your dog with a tug toy, it's literally the same thing that you're watching right there. I'm just becoming the tug toy, of course. And, you know, you're watching a very advanced way of teaching a dog fighting techniques. And that's one of my major advantages that I've had. I won't give away all my secrets here, but it's one of my advantages in this world of how I get my dogs really, really comfortable on anybody in any situation, anywhere, any place, anytime. Because they're the most comfortable with me, and if they're uncomfortable in any situation, the person that they're most comfortable with can bring them best through that situation. Now, I won't repeat that, because that's one of my secrets. So if you heard it, take it, use it, great, good. Hopefully you understand it, because it can be a bad idea. If you don't know what you're doing and you start threatening your dog and you start pushing your dog into defense, it'll end ugly for you, I promise you. So please don't try this at home. I don't want to sound like that guy, but really please don't. If you don't understand drives on dogs, this stuff is best left to people that understand what they're doing. Now, is anybody listening to me when I say that? Probably not. But I said it, and that's what counts. So, on to the next thing. The video that you just watched was called Advanced Fighting Techniques. No matter what it's called on YouTube, we call them different things on YouTube just to pull as many of you guys as we possibly can. We love y'all. But advanced fighting techniques, advanced fighting techniques. Some of the things that I really want to just go over with you again real quick. I had them in writing in the bottom of the video, but I want to just explain it a little better. It's transfer biting, countering, and really when the dog is supposed to engage in the fight and when he's supposed to stop. Because when you get a dog to this level, he's really supposed to understand everything that he's doing. And there's a reason, and a reason that he's doing it is to gain a tactical advantage over you at any point. And that is the whole objective in a dog when you get into this point. Is he has to understand how to go against anything that you can throw at him. And obviously the video's a couple minutes long, so we can only cover so much. And we'll have more videos on advanced fighting techniques, and you'll see a whole lot more. Okay, so what transfer biting is when the dog repositions his bite to a different area on the body, either based on a physical threat or getting the best tactical advantage over you that he possibly can. So like I said, he will either reposition his bite based upon being struck with a weapon that he's going to feel physical harm from, or if he feels he can get a better tactical advantage over you at any time during the battle, he will what we call transfer bite. What countering is when the dog is on a bite and he's on a frontal bite and he feels his bite is slipping. At any point that he feels he can regrip or get a deeper bite, the dogs are taught to regrip and get a deeper bite. And that's what countering is. For when I use that term all the time, you can understand what that means. When the dog is supposed to engage in the fight and when he's supposed to stop. This part, I believe, is pretty obvious. When I'm fighting the dog's fighting me. When I'm not fighting the dog is not fighting me. The objective here is not to cause as much damage as possible. That is absolutely not what you're trying to do. It's actually the opposite of what you're trying to do. You want the dog to cause the least amount of damage possible while getting the job done effectively. That is the objective when you deploy your dog at any point. It shouldn't be to cause mass harm to somebody. I mean, that's just not what these dogs are built for. And if that's why you're thinking of purchasing one of these dogs, you've got the wrong idea. It's not what it's all about. And you'll find yourself in a heavy lawsuit probably soon. Another reason why we teach the dogs to bite and hold and not transfer unless they have to, unless they really feel like the fight is going to that level. If it's not to that level, you'll see the dog just take one clean bite, hold it. If you're still, he's still. If you're moving, the fight is on. So it doesn't matter if I pick him up, pick him up by his tail. You can do anything that you want to him. The dog will not release that grip. These dogs truly believe that they are invincible, and they are just simply taught to never fail. It's really that simple. The idea of what you're building here is, think of the cockiest person that you've ever met in your life, and that is exactly what Zion is right here. He does not know defeat, and that's the purpose of building these dogs, is to build them into the ultimate warrior, to where they know no hesitation, they know no fear, and they will go full bore no matter what is being thrown at them. And that is the mark of a true executive protection dog, at least part of them. So I hope you enjoyed the video. Look out for more. We're going to have more videos on advanced fighting techniques.